some Lizard.
Lizard.
This is like the 5th rendition of Fire I've tried to play to try and make it maybe win a game.
Certainly can't do that.
So let's see how this goes. I will begin. I have a freebie for you. One card for you, fine sir.
I fear for your answer, but what are your thoughts on Duraludon with Arceus?
I really like one of those cards you just said. Lizard. Attach the lizard and pass the turn. Have you guys tried Entei Intel? We have a little bit. We need to play it some more because Suicune that's allowed to boss / research is kind of pog. I just don't. I mean, you don't have the space for the Ludicolo, right? So you don't have the same push power that Suicune has. So you are giving up some damage output. But as a tempo deck, it seems really good. It's super annoying into Arceus decks as well. If you go first and can double manually attach to an Entei, it's a huge problem for them. And naturally being tempo-y and fire means you have a chance against Moo.
Oh, wait. Wait. I am going first, so I get to use a supporter card.
You're going second, so
Sorry.
you get to support the card.
I get to use a supporter card, so I'm going second. Does that change anything? It kind of doesn't, because I can't play the majority of the cards in this hand anyway. So, let's do this. Cool. Let's just get this down. Let's move this over here and pretend you didn't notice. I will also put this down, and I will pass my turn to you.
Okay. Bin some stuff.
Am I feeling any better to yesterday? Yes, I am. Not feeling 100% still, but feeling like 90% when yesterday was like 70. So, your best friend with the sub. Thanks so much. That's 7 months right there. Really appreciate it. We're up to 28 or 29 subs. I can't see now. On the way to 100 for a new emote. So that's really appreciated. Thanks so much. Welcome. This is a broken turn one? It was. It was a very good turn one from me. You know, stay humble. Very good turn one from me.
A fantastic turn one from me, if I'm honest. Right.
I really do not like to brag, but...
Stay humble, Jack. I will...
What's the ball count for the single strike deck?
Basin.
4, 4, 2... Are we playing 2 Evo Incense? I'm pretty sure we are, right?
For your deck, yeah.
Hold on, how much damage are you doing? Oh, okay, this is still the chunkiest
160 at the moment.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fleet-footed.
Ugh.
Okay. Throw back for 5. You know, it's dangerous when I'm throwing away a basin.
Yeah, I'm quite worried.
Let's quick ball. Grab a bat. Bench a Moltres. Well, would you look at that? My board is full, your board is full. Let's take a KO.
You planned this, didn't you?
Who are my all-time favourite Chelsea players? What a question. Love to see it. I mean, I have lots. Defensive midfield was always one of my favourite positions to play in, 5-a-side. So I really like Makalele.
Ukulele.
He was one of my favourites. Love Michael Essien as well. He was brilliant. Obviously, Frank Lampard and John Terry are just god tier. Zola was great as well to watch growing up. Gus Poyet. Obviously, Didier was fantastic. William Gallas was mental. Loved him. He was literally just a madman. What about you, Jack? Who was your favourite Chelsea player?
Wow. Charizard, probably. I guess, off the top of my head.
What do you mean?
Off the top of my head, probably.
Joey Cole. Yeah, Joey Cole was Pog as well. He was quite annoying, though. Joe Cole was good, but also very annoying to watch. Biggest disappointment of the set. I never really hope for things to be good. I'm just a man looking for the truth. You shouldn't really ever bring bias into it. Oh, I guess what we assumed would be better. I guess the set review will probably tell that story better than anything else. So what do we rate super high that may not work out? I feel like we were ultimate pessimists in this set review. We basically only gave the Durr cards 5-star. The ones that are yes, I have eyeballs, of course it's 5-star.
Unfortunately, I missed energy attachment, so this is going to be potentially a tough one to win if you can set up a Charizard next turn. Hand size?
I have 6.
6 and probably a Mew. So you could set up a Charizard. I mean, I don't have any choice. I'll take the 2 prizes. I just really wanted an attachment that turn as well, because I at least could have then backdoored into VMAX to respond and force you to have a boss.
Sorry, what door?
Yeah, the BAQE door.
Right.
Do you think a lack of in-person tourneys has made you more or less objective with cards? That's a great question. I'm going to answer a different question that may lead me to work out the
How
answer.
bizarre! What a twist!
And that's what is 4 plus 4.
I will not be answering.
No. What I will say is I think the lack of IRL tourneys has meant metas have been figured out far quicker, which has meant formats have become stale far quicker, and it has meant people have been looking towards new sets far earlier than usual. Because formats are solved far sooner than they usually are. Because formats are solved far sooner than they usually are, I think people look for answers to the current formats in new sets a bit more. And as such, I think a lot of people objectively rate counters to, say, Mew or whatever, for example, Mew, a lot higher than perhaps they normally would, because they get fed up of formats a lot earlier and therefore are kind of
Wait, I need to do this differently.
living in the world of, yes, this is what's going to fix the format.
I need to Mew first. What was I thinking?
So I think formats are figured out quicker, and I think in general it has made the community, at least in the community set review side of the set reviews, far more. I think the community in general were very polarizing in opinion. People either love cards or hate cards, and I think it's made that a little bit more. I think we've been, in general, I don't think lockdown has changed, or I don't think the lack of IRL tourneys has really changed how we objectively look at cards. No. I think just naturally as we do more and more set reviews, we get a little bit more comfortable with how things are going to perform. We've had slip-ups. Everyone's had slip-ups. I don't think we've had that many slip-ups in the Sword and Shield era, right? Sorry, it's because I'm talking. I'm not really paying attention. Or do I give you a one prizer?
Oh, once over.
I think I give you a one prizer actually.
Fleet-footed.
Sorry. So yeah, Joe. Off the top of your head, have we had any major boo-boos in the Sword and Shield era, or was the last one ADP? I don't think we've had any in the ADP in the Sword and Shield era, really, have we?
There's always. I mean, like, look at Rayquaza. Look at this, that, and the other. There's always things that people tell you you're an idiot for. So we'll do this. And then we will do the right hand.
Didn't rate Mew top tier, did you? We definitely rated Mew top tier. Maybe Ludicolo. Ludicolo was a lot lower than we expected, yeah. Ludi was a 2 and it was actually a 4. Or maybe it was a 1 and it was actually a 4. Might have been it was a 2 or a 1.
There's no way that I can actually just, like, checkmate. There really should have been a way for me to checkmate from this hand, but unfortunately there isn't a way for me to checkmate, which is really quite annoying, actually.
What's your checkmate thoughts? Just being able to completely set up the Charizard this turn?
To another... No, if I attach... So either I could... So I couldn't guarantee that I could Charizard through your active this turn. I could do it pretty reliably, but it would have been down to a Bat plus Mew Dig, which is, like, maybe just the best thing I could do.
I think you've checkmated here, though, right? Oh, right, no.
Damage you can get to. You can go to...
No, I can never KO the Charizard here. I can never KO the Charizard. I'm capped at 270.
Yeah, I guess I'm safe. Then yeah. Anyways. Yeah, as long as I don't self-damage, right? If I damage myself, it's not check. That's kind of weird. Anyways.
I can say if you damage yourself, it's not, but equally, you have 3 energy on you, right?
Yeah, now I have 3 energy on me.
So,
that's probably about 5.
I think you're probably fine. Have you considered Arceus Charizard VMAX? We actually built that yesterday, I think. We might give that a go tonight. If not, we'll probably give it a go early next week. You gave Snowleaf Badge a 4 out of 5. Yeah, okay, sure. There's been a few. But, you know.
I'll take the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought Glaceon was going to be quite good.
Mm-hmm.
We also thought Snowleaf was going to be like worthwhile more so than Jammer, but just stealing space of having Jammer being better than Scrapper. There's all these things where like it sounds really like everything sounds whack after you see it, but
because
objectively
I missed energy,
seeing.
I can't do that.
Sorry. Wait. What?
Sorry. Yeah, carry on. I'm just talking aloud.
It's like objectively when you think like firstly we were backing Leafeon way more than most people. Everyone thought Leafeon was trash. Well, a lot of people thought Leafeon was trash. And we were basically like backing Leafeon pretty hard, and we also thought there was a chance for Glaceon Intel to be a deck.
Glaceon in our early testing actually proved to be difficult even for a deck with answers.
Yeah, it was just that Zacian Zam served the same matchup spread and was like favored into it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
there's Moltres 1 out of 5.
Pretty sure there's nothing I can do. Hand size?
6.
Yeah, I missed energy last turn. If I hadn't missed energy, I could have at least attacked with an Urshi this turn and forced you to have boss. Off the back of a Marnie.
How did we not predict that Mew was going to come out? Oh, silly. Rating that Moltres nothing. The thing is, like, our rating system naturally is going to make us look foolish because there'll be formats for all of these cards, and it's not like we disrespect those cards. We're just like, we're rating them exactly for the format that they're entering. Otherwise, it's all just haphazard guessing, and there's no point in rating anything anyway.
Another thing about our rating system as well is it naturally puts our necks on the line a little bit more because we associate a value with a card rather than just that this will be good or this won't be, which is something that we've always like. It's no disrespect to any other set review that doesn't do that, but it's the way we like to look at cards is actually sort of giving a card objectively, like an objective value, because like you could argue that good, bad, and okay is like 1 star, 5 star, and then anything in between, and that's just not how you should rate cards. Because lumping good cards all together doesn't show how good they are.
Yeah, it's impractical.
Like in the example of Leafeon, which we rated a little bit higher than other people, we would probably have rated Leafeon good at the same time as we would have rated, you know, Ultra Ball good in another set or anything like that, and they're just objectively not. You can't compare those two cards. One is a deck, another is a card that is in every single deck. But with a good bad rating system, there's no scale. You can't really be wrong.
Yeah.
Whereas we don't mind being wrong. We don't mind putting our neck out on the line, being wrong, because I think it makes our analysis for when we're right.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like it's not helpful to say a card's good and move on.
Yeah,
it's helpful to say, here's reasons why, or like here's the reasons why we think what we're saying for exactly the format that we're going into.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, that's gas. Like it doesn't say anything. No. Like
it feels like that's why I like to do the first impressions of the new stuff, like the morning of, because I get an immediate. I get that immediate. Oh, this seems good. Oh, this doesn't seem good. And that's
Yeah.
that's why I like to do those quite early, because it's like my initial gut reaction to a card, and it doesn't it doesn't matter whether we're wrong about any card we rate realistically, but it doesn't matter if I'm wrong with my gut reaction, because it's not the final set review. I haven't thought of something, or I've missed something, or whatever. It's fine, but yeah, it's just interesting the disparity between first impressions reviews and like full set reviews. Again, no particular disrespect to anyone else's set reviews. It's just how we like to do set reviews in general. I'll pass.
Yeah.
I give you a rating system between 4 and 5 Wassies. Oh, I think that's I'll take that. That's okay.
Rope.
We're always I've just completely moved the overlay. We're always gonna. There's always a chance we're gonna get stuff wrong. It's fine. I'd rather be wrong and tried to have justified than been able to justify it and felt comfortable with my justification than always be right but just be saying I think this is good.
The thing is, though, it's not even about being wrong or right. It's literally just like providing the most value possible by explaining what we think and trying to categorize it. It's just like, it's putting as much, like, I know this isn't a scientific method, but trying to actually give something a number, like rating, is just actually helpful. and otherwise it's just, you're just saying words and it doesn't.
Well, I guess that, yeah, I mean, I guess the argument is if the numbers are wrong, then it's not helpful, but you know, that it's very rare that the numbers will be wrong to the point where the numbers don't agree with someone saying a card is good or a card is bad. It's very difficult to. Sorry, this has made chat blow up. This is great. We should talk about us being wrong sometimes more often.
5.
It's very difficult to rate cards for a measure is defined around them. I don't understand how you guys get any flack for your opinions. I mean, it's putting your opinions out online will naturally.
We're not saying it like we get flack, are we?
No. But like, naturally, stating an opinion will warrant people disagreeing with the opinion, which is fine. I don't really see it as flack. I see it as conversation, I guess, unless someone is like attacking us with what they're saying. You idiots.
The thing that I always find weird is like, oh, set review ruined. You rated this thing 1 or 2 stars higher or lower than what it actually was. It's like, well, yeah, but there's also like
80% of cards that were spot on.
Put into test and do everything else with. I will hit you for 160.
Yeah.
The thing that's funny is, yeah, the numbering thing is what puts us open to be criticized. Because I remember, like, looking at other set reviews, one that I vividly remember is Azul saying that he thought that Zapdos was trash before then taking Zapdos to an IC. And I was like, wait, what?
Hand size?
4 cards.
Okay, Pog.
Jacksel always likes to give me his ratings and always likes to tell me how wrong we are about our ratings every set review. But boy, howdy, if I told you some of the cards he'd rated, I think you'd be glad that you'd be looking at our review and not his. How's it going, Jack?
tower.
Do you ever just shuffle cards just to sort them again?
No.
Am I autistic?
I'm shuffling some Mews at the moment.
I'm shuffling a Japanese colossal theme deck. Thoughts?
My thoughts are I will KO you.
Oh, you
60,
haven't.
180, 200, 230. Yeah, I will KO you. Maybe that was my issue last turn. I went into a VMAX too early. Oh, but I had to get a 2-prize KO, so it's probably fine. Well, it wasn't fine, I lost, but it probably wasn't wrong necessarily. You like the system? It's difficult to predict a meta. Retro TCG decks have been improved massively in years after they were in standard. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, am I meant to do a different play? Yeah, let's right hand here.
With a card like Manaphy, do you rate it based on how much it would see play or the amount of impact it would have in a format by existing? Honestly, a bit of both. I feel like more so the amount it will see play, I would say. Or at least in my head, maybe. Maybe Joe is the complete opposite, and that would be quite funny.
What's the question?
I guess a bit of both. With a card like Manaphy, which is just like a tech, do you rate it on how much it would see play, or how much of an impact it would make just by existing?
Those are always the cards that they always make a mockery of the rating system because a card can be hugely impactful, and just like you said, by being printed, it makes people build and play different decks. I'm just attacking. Yeah,
exactly, Ben. You'd rate 5 on meta impact, but less on playability, for sure. That's exactly it, right?
It's one of those things. The better it is, the less it will see play. That's one of the big issues of cards that just say no. Oh, just had it all then, yeah? Pre-research. Brilliant. Good hand, Jack.
Yes. Admittedly, let's be honest, it is one of my first of the night. But, yes.
Fair. Fair. Very
At least let me take these 2 prizes, please. So... so weird. I guess I just don't get the energy drop this turn. Yeah, okay, I'll just take the KO. I'm not gonna dig, I guess. Where is the Google Drive for Brilliant Star stuff for Tabletop? It's on my Twitter. I need to set up a Discord, not a Discord, button or a command for it, but yeah. Manaphy is a definite 5 because it makes single prize decks viable and kills 2 top meta decks. Yes, but then if no one plays Manaphy, like the point is the argument is if no one plays Manaphy because everyone stops playing the 2 top meta decks that it beats, how can you rate a card 5-star that no one's playing? Which is where the rating system is somewhat abstract, because you're rating a card that sees no play but just on its existence, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but you just have to factor that into.
It's game 3.
Okay. I took a game.
Do we see Darkrai being tier 1? We really don't know this card list to tell you that. We get another set, don't we? More cards to be revealed.
It'll be
the Darkrai.
Yeah, we'll have
and another one after that. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be. Well, the Darkrai's a deck, so.
Yeah. So it'll actually be.
I think it's only like a set. Well, I don't know. To be honest. It's impossible to say. My early thoughts are the card is great, so right now, sure, but we could see all sorts of anything between now and then.
And it's dark. That's pop.
Yeah. Ben, if you could just call the command proxies, ! Proxies, that would be brilliant.
I'll draw for turn.
Go ahead.
I'll attach and pass. Do you think we'll ever get a Tropical Beach reprint? I mean, I don't see why not. Like, it won't be called Tropical Beach, I don't think. I think they would have done it by now.
Does this ever actually go on a bench one? Maybe this goes on a bench one. I don't think I'm super in danger, but I'm never doing anything with this, so I might as well not put myself in danger. Wait, how many hound hours have I? Oh.
A boss hound hour.
No.
No, that was said in my head, not aloud.
Have I just said it aloud? Oh.
I'll get out my last hound hour.
No, just you really are grinding my gears. Is there anything else I would like to do this turn?
Bench some more hound hours, I'd imagine.
No, I'm pretty comfortable with 2, actually. I'll pass.
2 is the perfect amount. Right, draw. I'll tell you what isn't the perfect amount. This boot of the hand. I will start with a rope.
Ooh.
Choose.
I really wish. This is my selection.
I am playing 3 rope in this list. Yes.
You can't. You can't KO. You can't KO me. You can't KO me. Oh, you so could.
We play 3 rope because against Genesect Mew, you're almost always trying to rope and boss. And you want a ton of pivot outs anyway in the deck to do stuff. Right, in that case, we will do this and this.
Wait, Joe, where's the... Wait, what? Oh, okay, the research is there. Sorry, I was very confused. I was like, how have you... That's
What
a right
have you done? That is indeed an EXP share. Thanks for asking. We'll grab a malt. We'll zig ping this chap. We will play another rope. Ooh. Yeah, doing the same same math as me. Good. Mew. Hold the ball. Play the bat for 4. Pants. Where is that stadium of mine? Yeah. Accurate. Oh. Yes, yes. I will pass.
I will draw.
So much being threatened at various times in that hand.
Yeah, I did. I had no
mean,
idea what was going on there.
Well, I was jumping through hoops to hit a stadium. Basically.
Hand size?
2. Yeah, pretty good. Is Flygon Shaman Arceus viable in any way?
Certainly think Joe lost to that.
I did lose to it. That is true.
Certainly doesn't mean it's viable.
Certainly lost to it.
I don't want to Crobat here, actually. And if I'm Crobatting, I can potentially be Marnieing, but I don't want to Marnie. Okay, do I want to Crobat pre-research? What could I draw that's terrible? There's not too much that I can draw that's terrible. Oh.
Terrabrill.
I am going to do one of those.
Rev it up.
Rev for 5. I think I'll select this one. Probably the one that you're going to be hitting me with, actually. God, I wish I hadn't done this now, because I could have done this. Oh well.
Yeah.
I know, I don't have enough damage anyway.
Need the Leonzard content. You can play some Leonzard after this. Gonna print DDE with a drawback. I can see it.
So,
Thoughts on GLC format? It was a pretty decent format. I think it's pretty imbalanced, personally, but it's fun. Haven't thought about the impact of the new set too much outside of Torterra being obviously disgusting.
feels weird, man. Yeah. 210. 21. 21.
16, 17, yeah. Draw! For God's sake. Huh? No, nothing. Huh? What, me getting angry? No. Not I. Why'd I bench that? Up you cunt. What, me panicked batting for free? Oh. Booger. I've missed energy, haven't I? Oh my word! It's a scoop! Tell you what. I give Charizard so many chances, Jack. How many chances have I given Charizard?
So many.
I've really given him so many chances. And now he's in the bin. Right, do you mind sticking with that deck? I say that knowing full well that I'm now going to pick up a one prize deck.
Not a chance.
Dare you? Dare you to face a one prizer? You're just seeing how bad the matchup is.
Certainly not. No, I want to play. I'll play Arceus something into this.
Okay.
So I'm eating an apple.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.